And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me. I'm not a person that just goes out 3 or 4 weekends a year, does a battle. I do first-person impressions, I do living history, I do all the school days between Jackson, Cass, Bates, and Lafayette counties. Kind of like an actor needing his stuff to get into his part. Well, my part was actually a regular human being 150 years ago. So I try to do the best that I can to look more like that person.
Today's mentality is that you're a soldier, you're grimy, you're just so tired, it doesn't matter what other people think. But back then, people judged you by what you wore, by what you did, and how you looked. So it's very important to every soldier for a Union or a Confederate to actually look the best they could, especially when facing the enemy. So I personally love the mutton chops. So like every summer, I get rid of all the underbeard, and I shave away the goatee, which is always a little sad for me. But I think it's something that's really underrepresented in reenacting life.
No, actually, I only grew it out for this event. Normally, because of work, I have to be clean shaven, but for the reenactment here, I decided to go ahead and grow it out, knowing that most of people back then didn't really shave that much. Mainly, I think, because it was just you couldn't get a hold of razors like you could nowadays. So I figured I'd look the part.
It's a goat beard as best as I can explain it. I never used to have a beard until my great uncle. He's 86 years old. He's a Normandy invasion vet, World War II, and we'd go to family reunions, and he really wouldn't speak to me. He'd just blink his eyes at me, and so I decided I was going to start growing a beard one day, and I got it out to about 1.5 inches, and he come up one day at the family reunion, and he started tugging on it, and he started buying like a sheep or a goat, whichever you want. And from that day forward, he told me he'll talk to me as long as I have my goat beard. So that's the story of the beard. The scruffier you look, the better, and I don't think you can get a lot more scruffier than this.